everybody, and today's video is going to be a first in a two-part series, maybe three, but right now it's two. It's not an original idea. I just changed the title. I'm calling it I Don't Get the Hype, and part one's going to be about characters that other people like love, and I'm like, I don't hate them. Well, some of them, a couple of them. But anyway, mostly I don't hate them. It's just I don't get why like they're so popular. But I don't want to go popular characters I don't like, popular books I don't like or I hate or something. I don't want to like say I don't like saying I hate anything. Anyway, so this week part one will be popular characters I don't like, and next week will be popular books or series that I don't like or don't know. Anyway, now that I explained myself so well, I want to put a disclaimer of some sorts that this is just my opinion, like everybody says. If these are some of your favorite characters, I'm glad you enjoy them, but I just didn't. And I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just like, it's kind of like a discussion, kind of, well, you know, just an opinions video, and, so, I hope you enjoy, or most of you enjoy it. There's going to be 10, and there's going to be 3 honorable mentions at the end of the video. Okay, number 10 is Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. I know people either like don't like him or they love him for some reason. I only know, well, no, I have read, I'm on book 4 and I've seen the movies twice, so I know his character, you know, somewhat. I don't get it. I'm going to be saying that a lot. I don't get it. What the appeal is on him. But maybe, I know he turns things around in the later books. Anyway. Number 9. I wasn't sure about this one, but I'm going to just mention her anyway. Unless she makes a she's not like a well-loved character. I mean, some people who read this series do love her, but, and that's Emma Carstairs from the Dark Artifices trilogy by Cassandra Clare. I've literally read 2 out of 3 books and I still don't love Emma. I mean, it's like, I love Julian and I love the other siblings. It's just, I don't really like Kid all that much either, and that's an unpopular opinion. Don't hate him, I just like, you know, anyway. Number 8, this is going to be another unpopular opinion. Tessa Gray from The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. I'm talking about Infernal Devices, like, her back then. I'm not talking about her, like, currently, because she's gotten better over, like, the last, you know, over time. I did not like her, and I'm going to try to start with number 7, which is Will Herondale. Yeah, I don't like him either. Yet again, this is back during the Infernal Devices, not, like, I don't know how they're going to be in the last hours, but anyway. I don't like Will and Tessa. They're so effing annoying in the Infernal Devices to me. They're like bratty younger siblings to me. It's like, they're so judgmental and freaking high and mighty, and Tessa's like, you know, anyway, whiny in my opinion. And don't get me started what I think about the whole love triangle thing that was in the books. That's a whole nother video. Anyway. Number 6 is The Darkling from the Grisha trilogy by Lee Bardugo. A lot of people love him. I think he's a psychotic, predictable villain. Because villains are just as predictable as good guys. except for good guys are predictable in a good way and villains aren't. I'm just not one of those people that enjoy villains. I don't. I hate villains because you're supposed to hate villains because they're bad. Anyway, number 5. I don't know how popular this opinion is. It's Katniss from The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. She has the personality of a dead fish, in my opinion. I know her environment's bad, but literally, she makes Bella look at like you know, a cheerleader or something, because Bella had next to no personality. But Katniss has even less personality in this. Like, I'm talking about book Katniss. I'm not talking about movie Katniss. Movie Katniss has more oomph than the book version of her. Number 4, Feyre from the ACOTAR series by Sarah J. Maas. Do not like her at all. I read the first 2 books. I haven't read the third one. I forced myself through the second one. Don't like her at all. Oh, I can make a whole video about why I don't like Feyre. I won't, but I could. And going on with, number 3 is another Sarah J. Maas character. Anyway, sorry. I know I don't talk about my dislike of her books on here all that often. It is Aelin slash Selena. It's kind of spoiled, but I think everybody talks about her real name at this point on BookTube, so I'm not saying why there's 2 names for her, so there's that. She is just, I've only read the first 2.5 books of Throne of Glass, and then I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. If you love her books, cool beans. I do have friends who love her books, and I'm glad they find enjoyment in them. I don't. But the same reason about Feyre, there's like, she's just, her personality is just, yeah. Anyway. And I'm tired of this whole teenage assassins better than, you know, the veterans have been doing it for decades, and I just don't like assassins anyway because they're not good people. Anyway, my number 2 is Rose Hathaway from the Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead. Annoying, oh my god, that girl. Her and Alyssa both are effing annoying. I mean, they just, like, the only characters I liked, the only thing I liked about the entire series, yet again, if you love the series, you know, that's cool. She just, like, was one of those, I'm so, you know, cocky and sure of myself, and think I'm, like, I'm the, you know, I'm not going to cuss more. But she thinks she's badass. I mean, I don't think ass is really a real cuss word, but anyway. And she's really not. She's like a kid with a stick, and she just runs and hits things. It's like kind of like Laurel on Arrow. And I don't get what Dimitri saw in her. I honestly go, what? Okay, maybe she's pretty, whatever. But personality-wise, I'm just like, I don't get it. The only characters I love from that book series is Dimitri, Christian, and Mason. And you know what happened to one of those characters. I'm not going to put spoilers. Anyway. And my number 1 is going to get boos and Rotten Tomatoes and other food thrown in my general direction. Because this is the most unpopular opinion on my list. The Golden Trio from Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. I don't like any of them. I'm sorry. This book series started when I was like 19 years old, I think, 18, 19 years old. So it wasn't out when I was a kid. But so maybe if I read it as as like a preteen or a kid or something, I may have enjoyed it more. But I don't. I can't get into it. I know this is a beloved series, and that's all cool. I'm glad you found something that makes you happy. I don't have a huge attachment to the books I read as a kid. I don't. I'm like, they were my favorite when I was a kid. My two favorite series became my favorite series in my late 20s, so. Anyway. I'm not saying they're like, I don't hate them, I just don't like them. I don't like really any of the characters in that book series. Except Hagrid, he's decent, but other than that, like, all the twins are funny, but anyway. My honorable mentions, I have 3, and I just don't like these characters. That's all I'm going to say, but I'm not going to keep repeating. I have been repeating myself, but I meant repeat myself more than I already have. Adrian Ivashkov from the Vampire Academy series. Kaz Brecker from Lee Bardugo's Six of Crows duology. And Magnus Demora from Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I don't like any of them. At all. I don't. Was it? Kaz and Magnus, I feel like it's kind of. People could maybe see why I don't like them. Adrian is because he's the typical. Oh, look at it! I'm a rich party, or not rich, filthy rich, but he's like rich party boy that just drinks and smokes and sleeps around. It's like, oh my god, I haven't seen this a million times. And with Kaz, it's like I don't like the ruthless, like, I'm doing this for a good cause, but I'm gonna do bad shit, excuse my language. But I read Six of Crows, I didn't read Crooked Kingdom, don't know if I will or not. Wasn't a big fan of, I just didn't like the book. I didn't like Grisha Trilogy either. No offense to Lee, she's a nice person, but I don't like either of those series. But what really, like, besides that, nothing happened in the book until the end of it. Anyway. Sorry, my voice is... Anyway. That is a group of teenagers that are, like, literally have the skill set of somebody, like, 10, 20 years older than them. It's like, really? Yeah, that's... It's not like they're... like... The characters from Mortal Instruments, they've been training since they were, like, 10 or 12 years old, so... That makes sense that they'd be as skilled as they are, and they're like do it all the time. But with Six of Crows, it was just like they're like 17 years old. What? And they didn't act like teenagers at all. I mean, I know they were living in a bad neighborhood and that toughens you up and all that. But anyway, Magnus is just you were supposed to like by the mid or end of the series was like love him and. Oh, what's her bucket? Yeah, I'm blanking on her name. The main girl that he ends up with. But I didn't like him the whole way through. He just like, oh, and then, the one that got his father did a bunch of stuff to her family in the first book, and she hates him for most of the series. She falls in love with him. Are you kidding me? Anyway, and that is my video for I Don't Get the Hype Part 1. Characters, popular characters I don't like. There's probably more, but I hope I don't lose a bunch of subscribers after this, because YouTube is after me on the subscribers count. Anyway, I hope this is somewhat enjoyable. Maybe you learned more about my taste. I hope. If you want to leave popular characters that you're not a fan of, please leave them down below and we can discuss and have fun and all that jazz. Peace. Bye.